Them hard and leaving them running. Hey, Miles Garrett is a beast. It's hard to keep him on the leash. You don't believe me? Check the street. We hot in the kitchen and bringing the heat. A Baker Mayfield on the field. The competition getting killed. Odell Beckham running routes. We had to get him out the house. Stephen A. Shut your mouth. My city's on fire. Ain't no putting it out. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty. Like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from the city.
Man, I'm trying to stay focused. The NFL, it won't let me. It's like it's pounding inside me. Sometimes I think it's behind me.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from the city. Cut the whole city down the ride. We keep our spirit in the sky. We 747 bound. Yeah, we ain't never coming down. You can drop us off in the stands with 100,000 Brown fans. You know what's going down with the orange and brown. You better back it up. We ain't playing. Hey, fair shank ain't no robbery. I'm a Brown fan, so not me. If they win or lose, I ain't singing the blues. We still cheering them on. You can't stop me. We pushing through 'cause we coming. Get Shell the ball and he's running. Boy, ain't no future in stunting. We a playoff team, so stop fronting. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. Walk 'em like a dog. 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 We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog.
Yeah, we are here.
Wow.
And we are here. This is the OG Shanksta Welcome Like a Dog podcast, y'all. We here. We are here. I am your host, OG Shanksta. My faithful sidekick is Mick Beats is in the building, y'all. And it's going down like chicken wing, cornbread, and Kool-Aid in that order, man.
You know it.
We got a special guest on the show, very special guest. We got Patrick and Toast in the building.
Patrick, what's up, Pat?
What's up?
And
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me back in the show.
we got a couple of other
Yeah,
folks
man.
coming in as well. My nephew Poopa is gonna be here talking football with us today, and we got Boots supposed to tap into and call in as well. And I'm telling you right now, Patrick, I didn't smoke before, but I'm back smoking cigarettes after that game. Lord have mercy.
I don't blame you.
My nerves is like this here, man.
I mean,
You can't even make a sandwich no more, man. They come back and they done lost it.
let's be honest with each other. This is not out of the ordinary, is it?
It really
This
not.
isn't. This is par for the course, man. It seems that the Browns like to outdo themselves on a regular basis when it
Right.
comes to just
Yes.
doing things like that, random acts of stupidity, and they're the only other team, I think since 1999 or 2000 or something like that, that's actually had the probability of 99.9% of winning the game and losing. They've done it twice. So they outdid themselves. They did it once already back in, 2001 or 2002, and they decided, what the hell, 20 years later, let's do it again.
Let's do it again, man. Oh man, oh man.
Yeah.
It's just
Mystery ghost defense.
I thought for
stuff like
one,
that.
look, I thought this game. I thought I said, you know what? We're up 2 touchdowns now. I don't have to be on pins and needles. I can relax. We only have a minute and maybe 55 seconds left. Or 50 seconds. Relax, and we got this in the bag. We gonna win this. And then the defense just stopped playing.
Wow.
Listen, every other person or any other NFL team, yeah, they would close that out.
Oh my God.
But it's like the curse of Joe Flacco. It's like he got back into a Ravens uniform again, decided to say, "Oh, fuck it, today I'm going to beat you." And he did quite well. And you know what? I'm so sick of hearing the communication excuses from our football team. I just,
Right.
it's the second, third year in a row where it's, well, it's communication. It's an easy fix. It's communication. It's an easy fix. Well, this vaunted top 5 defense you keep talking about, I love for them to show up because now you got a division team on Thursday coming in. Steelers or not, may not have a good quarterback or a good offense, but the Steelers have made us our bitch for 20-something years now, too.
I'm tired of being their bitch, man. I want to be their pimp now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but it just seems that there is no safety. There's no safety as a Browns fan, man. There just isn't. There is no number that is safe when it comes to a Browns victory, which is, it's really ugly to say because it's like, that is the best quarterback play you're going to get out of Jacoby Brissett in the game, and you still lost. 3 touchdowns from your running back. You got 2 guys that just ran, through a defense that literally stuffed Baltimore the week before. Yet we still lose. We just, we just find endless ways to lose.
Wow.
And it's just not surprising anymore. It does, like, I was pretty pissed off at first too, but it's like, you know what? I'm not going to lose sleep over this anymore.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow's another day.
Are we going to ever stop being the cardiac kids, man? Are we ever going to stop being the cardiac kids? My father was on his deathbed, Patrick, watching the game. He said, did the Browns win? You know what I did? I put my hand over his mouth and his nose, told him, going into the light, Dad. They lost. Going into the light.
Yeah.
Just going into the light.
Pillow time. It's it's pillow time. It's just pillow time like that. It's like,
yeah, right. I put my hand over his mouth, his nose, and told him to go into the light. They're not winning. Yeah. They're losing by 30, Dad. By 30.
It's a peaceful sleep. It's a peaceful sleep at that point, But even, I don't know how long ago your father died, but it still hasn't gotten any better than that. And I loved how during the game they like to show the shots of the last time the Cleveland Browns were 2-0 was when Bill Belichick was coach.
Why they had to jinx us like that? Why they had to say that, man? Why did they have to say that? Why did they have to say that? I'm just tired of the Browns. I'm tired.
Yeah. They just, they have to do those things, right? Like,
Patrick,
knowing full well that we will find a way to fuck it up.
The Browns ain't shit, and they babies ain't gonna be shit. That's just the hate and love and hate relationship that I have with the Browns. Only I can say that because I do love them. I love when they win. I hate it when they lose.
I understand completely, and I've almost become numb to the fact that I don't even think that I'll ever see something in my lifetime. I just turned 42 last week, and I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna die, and they're not gonna win.
Are you serious?
If you want me to hold my hand over your mouth and lips like I did my dad, I would do.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Make sure that just after the podcast, I'll be like, so here's my address. Come on over and just end it.
I'm going to end it.
End it all.
Because if the Browns do not show up and beat this team Thursday, man, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, and
have to win.
We got to rack up the wins before Deshaun Watson comes back. And even if Deshaun Watson comes back, I just still have this eerie feeling that I don't know if it'll matter. Because here's the thing. Deshaun Watson can't, start playing linebacker and cornerback and safety either.
With as much money as
none of those offensive players can do that.
With as much money as they paying Deshaun Watson, he better be somewhere with people, practicing with a real team of guys coming at him and he throwing that ball and run. He better not be sitting on the couch getting no massages, I tell you that. He better be somewhere he better be somewhere practicing and rehearsing and doing what he's doing.
No rubbing tugs, man.
We cannot afford to get him a happy ending ever again in life.
Yeah. And I think the thing that angers me the most about yesterday is that they just wasted such good offensive play from your backup quarterback for the entire game.
He played really, he played really good yesterday. I don't even like this quarterback, but he played well yesterday.
If he plays like that every game, and we're scoring anywhere between 28 and 35 points a game,
we'll be all right.
No way under the sun we should lose any game. With a defense that supposedly has a bunch of all pros on it. And it's like, you have got to start looking yourself in the mirror as a defensive player and go, this doesn't come down to communication anymore, because you can't blame the coaches anymore, can you? The coaches called the play. You just decided not to execute it.
Every time
over and over again.
the Browns is winning, they get relaxed. And they think they won the game. You had to play this game out. Every second minute counts. Play it all the way. Mash on the gas. Don't stop. Mash on the gas. Don't stop.
Right. And even, it's funny too, because they did right before halftime too. They let Breece Hall just go right into the end zone in a 8-man drop. Nobody picked him up either. And it's like,
oh my God.
It's a 10-yard play. You got 8 guys in the backfield, and yet not a single soul touched that running back. Like
he was a chub. Come on, you're not a chub. He's a scrub, not a chub. He ain't even a Kareem Hunt.
No.
They played so well like an old machine.
Nobody was there.
They played well. What's the guy we got from Dallas? The tight end. What's his name? That we got from Dallas. You know what I'm talking about? Was he a receiver or a tight end? What's his name?
Oh, Amari Cooper, wide receiver.
He was catching the hell out of those balls, man.
Yeah.
He was. Everybody. It's just the choke. Everybody was doing their job. Everybody was doing their job up until the last 2 minutes of that game. The last 2 minutes of that game, we was up
differently. I saw the openings all game long. I watched Joe Flacco just pick apart our secondary.
We talking about Joe
Garrett
Flacco. Joe Flacco is a Super Bowl quarterback. Come on, man. We talking about Joe Flacco.
But either way, though, he hasn't started in 6 years now, something like that.
Oh my God.
And he's playing for the Jets, who have way less talent than us. They had 4 rookies on the offensive line. We got to him twice all game long.
Yeah.
Anytime they did bring any pressure, it didn't get there.
Yeah, it didn't get there.
And then they kept just sitting there in this like shell defense the whole game. And he just kept picking them apart. Boom, 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 all day long.
Being conservative.
Didn't matter who he needed to throw to.
I don't think Denzel Ward did his job. I just don't think he did his job.
I actually think it was Grant Delpit that effed that up.
Who?
I think it was Grant Delpit, our safety. He should have been covering deep. It was a cover 2. There is no goddamn way
in hell.
There's 2 safeties in the back.
And he's by himself back there. This dude had 10 yards, maybe 20 yards by himself.
Oh yeah, no,
untouched.
He could have walked it in.
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of a defensive breakdown was that?
And still run it in.
But seriously, what kind of defensive breakdown was that? I mean, seriously.
They call it communication. I call you didn't know what the fuck to do.
I think Deshaun Watson say, look, y'all already won the game. Y'all meet me at the hotel. We're going to all get happy endings.
I'll take it all the time. We all need it now. We need a release.
I need a happy ending right now. And I want mine done by a midget.
I think that's
a little person. I want a little person to do it. I don't want a big person to do it. I want a little person to do it.
Is it because you can just stand the whole time and not?
Absolutely, Patrick. Absolutely.
Yeah.
See, Patrick, I like you. I like Patrick. I'm telling you, man, we'll make a good tag team. I like Patrick. Patrick's right there with me, man.
Hey, man. 2 like minds.
If I coach the Cleveland Browns, would nobody have a helmet on, a jersey, or nothing? They be like, y'all out here naked? Yeah, Coach OG Shanksta would say we got to earn our jerseys and our helmets and our cleats. You got to earn that shit.
That would. We go back to leather helmets. If I were coach, I would be simplifying the play calling like he did last year for that defense and what surged the defense forward. Granted, this is still week 2. I'm not like up in arms in the fact that, oh God, they're 1-1. I mean, right now, everybody in this division
are 1-1.
Nice,
except the Bengals. They 0-2. The Bengals is 0-2.
Not like life or death, but we have a fast defense. And I think they could play more man-to-man, which they didn't do at all. all
Man,
yesterday
I don't understand.
against
I
the
don't
Jets.
understand it.
I don't think I saw more than 5 man-to-man plays. They were just sitting in these little pockets and zones, and their receivers were finding every one of them just sitting in it. Didn't really matter where it was,
Right.
and they weren't putting any pressure on it. And that is the other aspect. If I'm a defensive coach, like you got to bring some heat sometimes.
Can I ask you something?
You gotta make the
Who's
dude
calling?
move around a little bit?
Who was our defensive coach? What's his name? You know his name?
His name is Joe Woods. Joe Woods.
Joe Wood. We need to put the
Tired
wood to
Joe
Joe's ass, man, for real. Because the way they played yesterday, we need to bend Joe over, pull his drawers down, and put the wood to his ass, man, for real.
I don't disagree with you. I'm so sick of Joe Woods. And to answer your question, McKinley, from an offensive perspective, I wouldn't change the goddamn thing. They did everything they needed to do yesterday.
They was running on all cylinders, man, all cylinders. I seen the time when Kareem Hunt, I seen Kareem Hunt jump up and drop kick somebody in the mouth. I said, yes, in the face, in the face.
Yes. Right.
I saw that. Did you see that?
I mean,
Tamika, did you see that?
That was beautiful. I mean, there is nothing I can say from an offensive perspective yesterday. That is exactly what you want from your backup quarterback. The rest of the team stepped up. I mean, he got the ball to the only bad play I thought I saw all game was Njoku dropped a big third down ball that would have honestly gone for a first down
and more
keep
probably.
The ball longer in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And we would be able to run more off the clock. Instead, we punted.
Right.
That was really the only one I went, yeah.
Right.
I really would love to have that back. But it was still a great play call. It's just your player dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball.
Otherwise, flawless.
Flawless victory, man. And I knew it.
Should have been a flawless victory.
When they blocked the punt, when they blocked our extra point, I said that's gonna come back to hurt us. I said it to myself.
Actually,
I didn't say it. Oh no, dude blocked it. That was a blocked punt.
No, he hit it way, way right. It was way right.
Did he?
He didn't. Nobody touched it. He just whiffed.
I thought
it was just bad.
Oh.
But even with 1 point, though, we were still up 13 points.
That's 2 touchdowns, right?
Game. With a minute 55 left, you have 2 scores you got to beat us with. And well, they did. So good for them. They did it. They executed. They won.
Hey, fellas.
Now we're all pissed off today.
Hey,
and
fellas,
you got people pointing.
Bring them in, Mick. Bring them in.
I'm about to bring in Boots in a second, fellas, just so y'all know. This is a passionate Cleveland Browns fan and an avid Walk 'em Like a Dog supporter.
Hello?
Boots.
That Boots. Boots, you there?
What's up, Big Boots?
What's up, Boots?
Boots.
What's going on?
We see your picture, but we don't see you.
We see a picture of you, but we don't see you. We don't see you. Where you at?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get your picture. Hold on.
So hit the camera so we can see your face. I got my man Patrick on the phone on the show with us. He's our special guest. You are our special guest as well.
I'm great. There we go.
She coming, Pat. You gonna see the Boots. Avid Walk 'em Like a Dog.
She is an avid Walk 'em Like a Dog fan, man. She's down with us. She rolls with us. What's up, Boots?
What's up, Boots? Welcome, Boots, to the show. Everybody give her a hand.
What's up, Boots? Yeah, that's Boots.
Hey, Boots.
Everybody.
Hey, Boots. This is Patrick Antos, our Walk 'em Like a Dog commentator, and this is Boots, our avid, like I said, Walk 'em Like a Dog fan. What's up, y'all?
What's going on, Boots?
Slow motion.
Slow motion, man. We sitting here.
I wasn't sure about if you were moving the camera slow or if you're just.
Boots, you need some light on you or something. You real dark,
motion.
Boots, and we can only see your eyebrows. That's it.
You light. We got you. Where your light at? We can't see you.
We could only see your eyebrows,
Hold
and
on.
we need some light.
Turn the light on.
All right, let me go and get some in the light in the area.
But in the meantime, we're gonna keep this conversation going, man.
Right. Hey, Pat. Hey, OG. I want to know what did y'all think about the play calling?
I thought the play calling was okay at first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like Stefanski. I really do. I like him. But at sometimes he just call. I think he. I don't know. What do you think, Patrick? I mean.
he can. I mean, he can overthink it sometimes,
Right.
and he gets a little like, he gets like, I gotta be smarter than other people in the room. But I thought yesterday he didn't do that. I mean, I will say there was a sequence of 3 plays there, right around it was a 50-yard line, and it's in the fourth quarter. We are just running the ball like right up their throat, and then he decided to run 3 long running plays that went to the outside. One was a draw play, 2 to the outside.
Right.
And I hated this play calling at that point, because it was like, why all of a sudden make the change? Because you lost. First of all, you had to punt again.
Right.
You just racked up close to 25 yards in running between 2 plays, and you moved us out of field goal range because you got sacked after that, which is another 3 points off.
Right.
It's the overthinking that he does sometimes.
Right.
It's like, dude, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Like, just keep
going.
Keep it rolling. Keep
Mash
right up
on
middle,
the
man.
gas.
Just
Mash
work
on the gas.
all day long.
Just mash
All
on the
day
gas.
long. In worst case scenario, let's just say you only pick up 5 yards. You're at like the 28 or 30-yard line. You got a guy who just hit a 58-yard field goal.
58.
Let's see if he can hit another 3 for you.
Right.
And then we win again.
And we win again. But they put Brissett, what's his name?
Again.
Brissett under that
Again.
pressure. He's already a careful quarterback.
Yep.
So you give him 24 seconds to come down the field. You know he's going to make a mistake. He's under pressure now.
Wow. Hey, Boots.
And we lose.
Boots.
Ding, ding.
And we lose.
I want to ask Boots a question. Boots, you there?
Boots, you
Yeah,
there?
I'm here.
Boots, do me a
Yeah,
favor.
yeah.
We can't see your mouth or anything. All we see is your
At the
forehead.
top of your head.
Derek, can you see me?
Is you
No, we
laying
can see
down?
the
Sit,
top
there,
of
sit
your
up.
head.
If you laying down,
We
sit
got,
your
a, we,
butt
got a
up.
lot
Pull
of,
the
we got a
phone.
lot of forehead.
All we see is
There you go.
forehead. That's all we see. You
There
need to
you
see
go.
your mouth.
Right.
That's a little better.
Okay.
We need a little bit more mouth.
No, don't say that.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah. Let's
All right,
go that-
Boots,
let's-
I want to ask you this question. Did you watch the game this Sunday?
No, I listened to the game. I was at work.
Boots was at work. Lord have mercy. I'm
And
so glad you didn't see
Boots was
that.
at
Yeah, I
work.
was at work, but I listened to the game.
I am so glad Boots did not see that game. She'd been knocking over shit at work. She'd been tearing people up at work.
What was your thoughts listening to the game? How were you feeling?
At first, I was hyped because it was 31 to,
17.
I believe,
No, it's 30 to
17.
17.
And I was like, yeah, we got the
30-17.
game. I was like, we got the game. We got this win. And I'm finna go downtown and get pumped. And before I can even leave out the store, I heard him say, he caught the ball. He said, oh, my interception. And it was 60 yards. So I said, 60 yards? It was a minute and like 50-something,
It was less than that when he caught
like
that ball.
155 minutes left.
Right.
And I said, what happened?
Touchdown.
And then
That's
Flacco is what happened. Flacco and the defense stopped playing. They stopped playing football. I think it's all paid. I think it's all paid
They thought it was
football.
Halloween. It was ghosts.
This is
They
paid.
felt like I felt we had the game.
This is
Yeah,
what
we had
they
the
are.
game, but
This is what they call paid football. I really believe that.
Here we go with this.
The bookies
theory.
and everybody have to. I'm telling you, this is called paid football.
Here we go with this theory.
yeah.
That's my theory. It's just
I-
my theory.
I honestly think it was just an early Halloween and there was ghosts. They just wanted to play ghosts.
God, it was everywhere.
Well,
Hey, I got one
I
more
was
question
disappointed
here.
by the time the end of the game.
Boots, I got
Before
another
got
question
started,
for
It was
you.
in the last 3 minutes.
Wow. I got another question
Last
for you,
minute and
Boots.
54 minutes.
Can you hear me? I got another question
There's
for
a
you, Boots.
reason why.
Hey, how long have you been a Cleveland Browns fan?
How long you been a Cleveland Browns fan, Boots?
Oh, I've been in the cheering for the Browns since when they came back in '99.
Okay.
When they came
When we got
back.
our team, when we got the Cleveland Browns team
Back.
back in
when
1999.
Art Modell left and took the team, and then
So you got a few years in.
Yes.
and you know Art Modell stole, God rest his soul. Sometimes I want to go
Yeah,
dig it.
when we
Sometimes
had-
I want to
we
go
had
to
our
his
team.
grave and dig him up and look him in his little skull and say, "Why did you do that to us? Why did you steal our Super Bowl? Why did you do this?" But I know I would
Man's a
get in
bad
trouble if I
businessman.
do that. I know
Well,
I would get in trouble.
I remember this. When they had the stadium downtown, the old stadium before they tore down, we had a playoff game downtown. And it was the old stadium. And I used to sell popcorn and peanut stuff down there. And it was a wintry day. And they said he kicked the field goal and we missed it. It was a long time ago. This is right before they tore down the old stadium.
That's when that's when
That was against the Patriots.
right. That's when it snowed like hell. I remember a game.
Yeah,
I remember
I
going to
remember
the Browns game when you couldn't even see the line in the ground. We was playing the Buffalo Bills. I'll never forget that game. It was so cold outside you couldn't even
I
see
went to that game,
Did you go to that game?
playoff game.
And it was all field goals. It was no touchdowns. It was all field goals. Remember that? And we won by a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns, I think it was 6-3 or something like that, or 9 to 6,
I think.
something like that. It was all field goals, no touchdowns, all field goals. It was so cold outside, man. You couldn't even see the lines in the ground.
Yeah, I remember that. That was when we had the old stadium.
Yes.
Well, I went to I still actually have my game day magazine or whatever from 1993 when I went to see the Kansas City Chiefs and the Browns with my dad. We were at midfield. Christian Okoye was the Kansas City Chiefs running back.
Wow, Christian Okoye.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good one. I went to that Buffalo Bills playoff game too with the Browns.
Oh yeah.
I think that was like 92, maybe something like that.
And the Browns won, right?
Yeah, they won. Yeah, they won that game. Clay Matthews interception in the end zone or near the end zone. They were driving, but yeah, he ended up.
They don't make no many players like Clay Matthews no more, man. Oh my God.
No, well, supposedly, Myles Garrett is supposed to be that good.
Yeah, we gonna see.
But
Like the
I
blind
think he's
man.
better. I think he's
like-
better than Clay Matthews.
Like the blind man told the man with sight, we gonna see.
Well, true,
Oh, we
because
will see.
To see. For
he was
real.
non-existent in that second half.
Right. I don't know. Since he had COVID, he ain't been the same since he had COVID. I don't know if anybody noticed that.
Well,
His wind been shorter. He takes himself out the game a lot. You know what I'm saying? He be sitting there, couldn't
I will say
hardly
the
breathe.
Jets.
Oh.
The Jets did a real good job though of throwing like 3 guys at him after Clowney got out of the
Right. They was
Still in the
stopping
game. He still
him.
had some pressure on the other end, but now once he left the game, it was might as well just put 2 guys over on the other side because we had no pressure coming.
But
from the
if
other
you
side of
put
the
3
other.
guys in on Garrett, that means the other guy should get in, right? Right?
Yeah, well, the thing is though, once Clowney went down, our backup to Clowney got hurt, and then the other guy is a rookie, so
Right.
didn't work out so well. AJ Wright didn't do much of diddly do.
Well, we better have an answer
He
for
was our
Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh is coming. Pittsburgh is coming. We got to have an answer for Pittsburgh with
But
the
it don't matter.
defense.
We got that game anyway.
No,
I love
no,
your enthusiasm,
no.
Boots. I love your
We got
enthusiasm.
that game anyway. I ain't even worried about it.
I ain't worried
No
about it
pressure this
neither
way.
till they play.
No pressure this way.
There ain't no
All right,
pressure
well,
this way
we'll
neither
talk
until
again
the
next
fourth
week.
quarter. See me in the fourth quarter and tell me that same thing. I'm gonna be, you're right, Boots. You're right. You were
Sure
right.
will. No pressure
Awesome.
applied this way.
Hey, we got some
I'd love to
comments,
have
I'm
y'all.
all in.
We got some comments, y'all, and on YouTube and Facebook. Gwen Jones says, "What's up, cuz?"
Oh, what's up, cousin? How you doing, cuz?
And then we got somebody on Facebook here. Oh, D. Parker Moore says, "I see you, Mick Beats. Black and yellow. LOL. Let's talk Friday." She's a
Oh,
Steelers
you
fan.
Steelers fan.
Yeah, we
All on my
I'll be live and
She need to call in live. That's what she need to do. Call in live so I can
Told
see
her.
her face.
I told her if she call in, we love Steelers fans.
Me and Patrick gonna shred her like I don't know, spaghetti.
Hold on, man.
I don't know. Right now, I feel pretty goddamn bad about that game.
I feel real bad about that game, man. I just do,
I'm a
man.
conscious objector at this point.
Right. I just need something that's gonna.
Conscientious objector.
I need something that's gonna be able to gonna give me a little bit of going into this Thursday game because this is back-to-back games. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's a
hopefully
Thursday
they learn. They know what they got to do. They seen what they had to do. You know, they took the L yesterday, and hopefully
Well-
Thursday they'll pull it together.
Well, the whole division took the L
I'm
yesterday.
going with that, and I'm sticking to that story.
The whole division took an L yesterday, from the Cincinnati Bengals to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens. They, Baltimore Ravens, they had that team 35-7, and they lost that game 42-35. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Anytime a quarterback throws a touchdown and run one in himself from 80 yards, and he throws one from 70 yards, I don't even want to play him. I don't want the Browns to play him. I just don't. I just don't want that to happen. I just don't. I get
at
real
least the Ravens
nervous.
have a decent excuse, though, man. They are missing like 9 of their defensive players.
Who? The Baltimore
Browns have no
Ravens?
excuse. Yeah, they're missing like 8, 9 starters on defense.
I hope they still going when they play us.
I don't even remember where the hell we play them. I don't think we play them until like mid-season. So those guys are probably going to be back. But
Oh my God.
So
I do not feel good about the rest of the season with the Browns if the defense plays that way. It's going to be pretty.
Wow.
What did Tamiko Holder say? She said, "I love the Cleveland Browns, win or lose. Love the fun people get together talking about it. Inspires me to run my touchdown and accomplish our goals as a team game player." I like that, Tamiko. That was all right.
Tamiko
Yeah.
Holder, give it up for Tamiko.
I like that too.
Hey,
It's a team game.
hey, Pat. Hey,
It's most definitely you got to learn to play together. Right.
hey, everybody. I
together.
want to ask another question here. How do you feel? What were some of the pros you think of the game that we just played? Some of the pros. We talked about the cons. Do you see any pros? Do you see any pros?
Well, Chubb
Positive.
and Hunt. That was great. And the one dude they got from Dallas Cowboys. You just said his name.
Yeah, Amari Cooper.
They was doing their thing. And the quarterback. I'm gonna give it off to the quarterback. He was keeping his composure, doing what he was doing. He was running his butt off to himself. He was running. He was kind of slow, but he was running. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of slow, but
Yeah,
he was
I'll
getting
agree
it
with that. I
done.
mean,
He was
the
getting the
pros-
job done.
The pros especially, yeah. I mean, the play calling was good.
Right.
The offensive line really held up the entire game for the most part. Receiver-wise, yeah, we got our number one receiver, not only 100 yards, but a touchdown. Both of our running backs played
Okay.
exceptionally well. To cons, yeah, I don't think it's a pretty obvious one. Defensive miscommunications.
Well, we already talked
Yes.
about most of the cons.
And some of the play calling in difficult areas, like offensively, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, don't overthink it, but
There
you
you go.
gotta cover guys. I mean, you can't just let
Right. You can't leave nobody out there
fly
dangling
wherever
and
you
take
want.
for granted that they ain't gonna get it. What was
think
that?
You can't
What was
celebrate
that,
because we're
cornerback?
2 touchdowns up. You cannot celebrate because we're 2 touchdowns in. It just ain't gonna work. Everybody on the sideline celebrating, they eating hot dogs, they drinking pop, they laughing, they giggling. With all that time left on the clock, I couldn't understand that. I just couldn't understand.
Yeah, because that man, one man was out there by himself. What was it? What you call that? The center back? What you call that back there in the back?
The
Cornerback?
safety. You said the safety?
safety.
Yeah, way back there by himself.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Yeah, and the thing is too, if I'm a defense, they need to play more man to man. They have really good
Right.
corners. They
Right.
have really good safeties. And I
Right.
think that if they did a lot more of that instead of these zone coverages where people just kind of can sit in these little pockets, if you got a guy that can just throw these laser beams to wherever they're at, and they got to get more pressure. They got to somehow get more pressure on the quarterback. And if that means blitzing and getting out of that coverage kind of defense that you continually play, assuming that your 4 defensive linemen are going to get all the pressure, we do not have elite defensive tackles like Aaron Donald to be able to do that. We have 2 elite defensive ends.
Well-
One is hurt now. So what are you going to do?
Wow.
You got to be able to bring some pressure. Otherwise, Trubisky's going to tear you apart.
So how many games we gonna be missing? How many games is Clowney supposed to be out?
Probably at least 2 to 3. He was limping around pretty heavy.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's gonna hurt.
That's my guess. I mean, I don't see him playing at least till week 5.
You know, football has gotten so
Oh, wow.
soft, man.
That's messed up.
What happened to the good old days where they could just shoot you with some stuff in your ankle and you just go out there and play with a broke ankle? What happened to those days?
Wrap it up and send you back up
You
there.
lose an
That's where
eye.
you see all these old timers just walking around. Basically,
you
like they
lose
can
a-
barely-
if-
I mean,
if-
they got walkers and they got canes and they got fake legs and knees. I mean,
if you lose an eye, they go find it, put it back in your socket, and give you some Novocaine around and you
Wrap it
begin
up with
to
some
see.
duct tape and some gold.
Duct taping. That's right. What happened in those days, man? What happened? Football is so frail now. It's just
Well,
so
I'll tell you
frail.
Dump it out.
You can't hit nobody
I don't know if any
anymore.
of you guys-
Oh, you hit me too hard. We
any
were
of you
playing
guys watch that
football.
Thursday game?
You're supposed to get hit hard.
You watch that Thursday game? That Thursday game with Justin Herbert, man. I think he had a rib that punctured his
Right.
lung, and he kept playing.
He
Justin
kept
Herbert
playing.
for the Chargers.
Even the guy that left us, Landry, played the whole season with 3 cracked ribs. He played.
Yeah.
And you get rid of him? Why would you do that? I wouldn't have never got rid of
Can't
Landry.
pay him. That's why.
Hey,
Well, they didn't want to pay him.
If
They
they
decided to
can pay
$234
Deshaun Washington,
guaranteed.
listen, if they can pay Deshaun Washington $230 million, they can pay him. Come on now.
True.
can I share?
With the salary cap,
can I
I
share?
mean,
Hey,
they gave a lot of money to Miles Garrett already, though,
Right.
Hey,
and
Pat.
Denzel Ward, and all
Pat.
these other players.
Pat, can you hear me? I want to share a story with y'all. Just a quick story of my day yesterday. I went down to the Muni lot.
You know, it was like, are you going to give a lot more money to somebody who's 31 or somebody who's 23 and 24?
23 and
That's
24,
the name
right?
of the salary
23 and
cap game,
24.
They can give me a
31,
third.
you
They,
can
look. They can give me, I'm 54. They can give me a third of their money, and I'm going to guarantee them 5 touchdowns myself without blocking.
Without blocking.
You get
Without
me
blocking.
and I just sit on the bench.
Hey,
Going straight up the middle. And I'm going to sound like the Water Boy. Y'all ever watch the Water Boy with Alan Sanders?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
I'm going to run straight up the middle going, up every time.
Hell
I'm
no.
going to score me a touchdown. Give me a third of what they make. Just a third.
hey, OG, I'm gonna share a quick story with y'all. Why my day was so sad yesterday. I went down to the Muni lot to promote our Welcome Like a Dog merchandise and brand, and you know we had a good day. A lot of people stopped by. We was playing our song Welcome Like a Dog. People was buying merchandise, and everybody was going crazy over the song. I even had my whole family down there with me. 3 of my sons, my son's wife, couple friends. Charlie Heyman came through.
Charlie Heyman.
And then we walked all the way to the stadium and had a good old time. The game was going well. We was winning. And then all of a sudden, you know, me and my wife was trying to beat the traffic. So it was like 3 or 4 minutes, like 3 minutes left. And me and my wife, we all the way up on the level 5. And we decided to leave early to try to beat the traffic. By the time we got down to level 1, we had lost the damn game.
Oh, my
And
God.
we was up 13
Yep.
points.
That's
And it was only 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
OG
That's
had to
exactly
do
right.
OG had to do that sound effect with his mouth. Do it again, OG. Do y'all believe that, man?
So now,
I was
before-
so pissed off, man. Oh my goodness.
I told you I went to make a sandwich,
Now,
man.
before-
And I made the sound. I was singing la 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 la, making the sandwich and singing. You know, be happy as hell, like Bambi in the forest with his nose not like Rudolph, and we just making the sandwich, right? And before I could eat, put the sandwich down and sit down, they had the onside kick. They had got the onside. I was like, ain't this about a bitch?
Bum, 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 wow.
I took that sandwich, man, and I smacked my grandson upside the head with it for no reason.
No, you-
He like, Papa, what that for? I said, get the sandwich, get there, get on now, go on, get up out of here. No, when hey, look, Patrick,
Now,
when,
guys,
when the
guys.
Browns win, I you know, my Mondays be either good or bad. If they win, I'm kissing babies.
Oh, yeah.
I'm shaking hands. How you doing? But when they lose, get out of my face. Don't talk to me.
Blues, yeah, we had
Yeah.
most
You're kicking
definitely
dogs.
blues Mondays, right? The whole work day be just disappointing.
Hey, OG is
Now,
called.
before,
Hey,
before,
OG.
now,
Go ahead.
before I go, I want predictions for Thursday because
Well,
I
let's do
gotta
that.
head out.
Let's do that real quick.
Okay.
But listen,
Let's do
OG's
Thursday
hey
prediction.
Patrick, OG's moniker
Yo.
is called the fair weather fan.
The fair weather fan.
And cause he always say that the Browns ain't worth what, OG?
Ain't worth 2 dead flies smashed. I'm for real. They
That's
not.
fair.
They ain't gonna be
I
shit,
have
and their babies
honestly-
ain't gonna be shit. That's what I say about the Cleveland Browns. Only I can
have
say that.
converted to watching more European soccer
Yes,
than I do football now.
man.
I love European soccer. I got good teams that I watch out there that win. And when they get a lead, they still win. And they got great coaches and they win.
Oh wow.
So that's why I'm this big Man City fan right here with my scarf. Like I have converted away from NFL football. And
Right.
It's all about this.
All right.
Right
You put that energy somewhere else. I feel you.
Go Man City!
I am this close to becoming a Steelers fan.
Don't
You
do
better
that.
stop it. You better stop it.
At
Oh,
least
that's
I- at least I
blasphemy.
went to Europe.
That's blasphemy. My
right,
bad.
so-
Let me be quiet.
So let's do Thursday predictions before I head out.
Thursday predictions. Okay, I see the Browns winning
Who wants to start?
23.
I'll start. I'm
No,
gonna say.
since I'm already talking.
No, I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna say 31, 21.
Ooh, that's
It's
big
gonna be a
score.
tight game.
No.
What do you got? What do you got, OG?
I say 21-13.
Browns?
The Browns.
21 to 30.
McKinley, what do you got?
This Thursday, I'm going for it, man. I say 35 to 10. Browns,
35-10. Holy
35 to 10, bro.
Lost your
Going
mind.
down.
You
Must
that's a
be on
blowout, ain't it?
Going down.
Dope
We
dog
need
food,
it. We
man.
do one. We do one.
You gotta. We ain't playing Ohio
High
State. We
score.
playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. We ain't playing Ohio State.
This
man.
gonna be like, remember that time we scored like 5 touchdowns in the first half or something?
That was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this gonna be worse than that.
Here's my score.
23-17 will sound more reasonable.
17-17 tie. That is the score on Thursday.
Wow.
Okay, I say. Well, I'm gonna be reasonable. 21-17.
It's 17-7. It's going to be a tie. They're going to go in
Okay,
overtime. They're not
that
going to be able to
17
score enough
sound
points. There it is.
Man, no,
All right.
I don't want that. I do not want a tie. I do not want a tie. I'm going on the record saying I did not. Patrick said that. So Patrick, if you're right, what did Patrick get if he's right, Mick? Mick,
Yeah, I'll take a hat or a hoodie.
what do Patrick get if he's right?
Yeah.
You get a Welcome Like a Dog t-shirt,
Welcome
Pat.
back a dog T-shirt. Your hat.
You got a hoodie?
We getting hoodies coming, man.
We got him coming.
We got t-shirts and face masks and zip drives right now. But look,
Beggars,
can y'all see what's on the screen? Can y'all see what's on the screen, Boots and Pat?
Oh, did I blink out?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
I
Now, before
think
you
I'm
go,
okay.
before you go, Pat, and
Yo.
and Boots, if y'all can see the screen,
Yeah.
we got a special announcement, man. We got a huge event coming up for Walk 'em Like a Dog. It's actually a Cleveland Browns Appreciation Day event,
Yes, we do.
and it's actually going to
November
be November
27th.
27th.
Can y'all see that?
There you go. They can see it.
Yeah.
November
Yeah.
27th, y'all. It's
Well-
going down. It's a Walk 'em Like a Dog Browns Appreciation Day. You're invited.
November 27th.
November 27th, 8 in the morning
Okay.
to 12 p.m. And this is on a home game,
A home game.
and it's right at Voinovich Park,
Right at Voinovich Park.
right next to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That's going down like chicken wing, cornbread,
Rock
and
and Roll Hall of
Kool-Aid.
Fame, yeah.
It's gonna be celebrities there.
It's gonna be
food trucks.
everybody there, man. Everybody's just a Browns appreciation, whether they win or lose. We do appreciate
That's
the
all right. You
Cleveland
still
Browns.
celebrate.
We still appreciate
Win,
our
lose, or
Browns.
draw.
This-
Win, lose, or
and
draw.
check this
Right
out,
on,
y'all.
man.
Check this out, y'all. This has never been done before. This is the first
first.
annual. It's going to be an annual event. Cleveland Browns, Walking Like a Dog, Cleveland Browns Appreciation Day. It's never been done. It's going to really be a soft event. It's going to be packed. But next year, this is setting it up for next year. We're going to do it really, really big.
Really
We're going to
big.
have some celebrities here. We're going to have some contests, some giveaways, and performances. Go to the next one, Micah. And then look, on the back of the flyer, it says we need 1,000 fans to join us for the first annual Browns Big Picture Photograph. And what we're going to do is we're
Oh, that can happen.
going to line up around 11 o'clock right in front of the stage, and you'll be able to see the Brown Stadium right behind everybody. And everybody that's there at this event, is going to take one big
Big
picture,
one
with our
big
Walk 'em
picture.
Like a Dog shirts on and our. It's called Appreciation Wins Games. That's going to be on the shirt too.
That's gonna be on the shirts.
Nice, man.
And we're gonna
Okay, that sounds like
we're
a
actually
win. I
gonna
like that.
and we're gonna actually do a video.
Okay.
We're gonna do a video that says, "Hey, Cleveland Browns, we love you," or whatever else we're gonna say. But it's gonna be something huge. We're gonna have the news there and everything. We're gonna actually premiere the new Walk 'em Like a Dog
Line dance.
victory song
Victory
Created-
dance. It's a
created-
line dance going down, y'all.
created by Robert Johnson Jr., the
The line dance king himself.
It's going down, y'all.
It is
Every-
going down like chicken wing, cornbread, and Kool-Aid in that
I
order.
might blow out my knee doing that.
Yeah.
One last thing. We're going to have a contest for the best Browns. We're going to have a best Browns contest for the best vehicle, best outfit,
Best tailgate.
and best, what is it called? It says fan group. Yeah. So, you know how you go in the Muni Light and you see so many amazing different
People dressed up.
people dressed up or vehicles. Nobody ever really recognized that. So we're going to recognize the people
and give
that
them,
make
and make
this,
a contest.
that makes this possible for the Browns. Because without the fans, you don't have nothing. The Browns got the biggest fan base in all of football, y'all.
Yes, we do.
So,
Okay.
so this is
we
going to
gotta
be.
get you guys in a dive bar, man.
Let's
Hey,
go. Win,
we're going to
win.
do it. We're going to do it, Pat. We need to talk about
Say
that.
when. I'm there.
We're going to talk about that, Pat.
We'll get you. I'll get. McKinley, did you get in touch with Justin?
Yes, we did. He said he will definitely want to work with us on that, but I need your help to nudge him on that.
Yeah, I'll make it work.
Make it work, man. I'm
sure.
there. I am
And,
there.
and so I got two questions.
I most definitely will be there too as well.
I
You
got
sure
two-
will. She'll
hey,
be right by my side.
I got two questions for Boots. I got two questions for Boots and Patrick.
Uh-huh.
All right. Before I go,
Are y'all going to be there at this Walk 'em Like a Dog Appreciation Day event?
absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
Give it
most
up for 'em.
definitely.
Give it up for him.
That's right. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy, everybody.
All right, Patrick. It's nice. It's
All
nice
right,
having
good
you on the
night.
show, man.
All right, Pat.
Love you guys. I'll see you
Boots,
next
We
can
love
stay
you
on.
too, man.
All right, man.
All right.
Boots,
All right. Good night.
Boots, you can stay if you want to. Oh, there she go.
All right. Yep. I'm
Yeah.
still here.
So
Boots.
we still only see your forehead now for some reason.
Now, Boots, I already told.
I know.
I didn't tell Mick yet. I told Boots that she's gonna be working with us down there, man. So she's ready to go game time with us to work on the thing down there, man. For the pass out the flyers to the DJs and stuff like that. I said that, so Boots is on board with that. She's gonna get some other folks to come on and be on board too, if she can. We're working on that.
Right.
Excellent. What you doing this Thursday? Boots?
Right. Most definitely. Yeah. That's yeah.
What you doing Thursday, Boots?
I'm gonna be at the community lot.
You gonna be at the Muni Lot with us
I'm gonna
Thursday?
be at the community lot.
With
Huh?
us, with us. She's gonna be at the community lot with us, passing out the
I'm
stuff for
gonna
the DJs and stuff
Of
down
course. Yeah. I'm waiting y'all because it's at 8:00, right?
there. The game is at 8:00.
8:15, but we're gonna be there probably about 4 or 5. I'm guessing.
right by 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna meet up with y'all, and then from there, from where I meet y'all up, then we'll go from there. Go down there.
We'll go from there.
Right.
If something change, I will call you ahead of time and let you know if something change. But I know it ain't nothing gonna change. We're gonna meet
All
and
right.
get this thing done. But y'all, this is the we've been on here. Mick, is this the end of the show?
I was gonna have Masai call in, but we could save for later if you want to.
Let's save it for later. Let me tell my Cleveland Brown fans: keep your head up. Don't give up. I know I'm a little.
That's right.
I'm a Cleveland Browns fan to the heart. I bleed orange and brown for real. I bleed orange and brown.
Right.
So my head is up. This everybody's 1-1 in our division. We're gonna do really, really well this Thursday when we play the Pittsburgh
Oh, did I
Steelers.
lose y'all?
We gonna take we still hear you, Boots. We gonna really put it on the Pittsburgh Steelers this Thursday. Mark my word. I'm
Yeah,
predicting
I'm breaking up.
we are going to win the Pittsburgh Steelers
hello?
game. I'm doing that.
Most definitely. I'm going for a win. We going for a win.
We going for a win. It's going down like what, Boots?
Going for a win.
It's
That's
going
right.
down
We gotta
like
get
chicken
some
wing,
get back.
cornbread,
We
and
got a point
Kool-Aid.
to prove now.
That's
Come
right.
on now.
Hey Boots.
That's right.
Hey Boots.
That's right. We had a slip
know
up
who
yesterday,
running the
but
city?
we got it together.
Yeah.
I got confidence.
You
We
know-
got it together.
You know who running the city.
Just like my
You know
buddy
who running the
said,
city. You know who running the city.
Garrett said, he said, we ain't sending our team out with no booze. We not gonna do that. We not doing that.
Right.
We ain't going out with no booze.
So they better get it together then.
That's right.
Get it together. 'Cause we will boo you. Cleveland will boo your ass.
No,
For real. They don't give a fuck who you is. They'll
real.
boo the shit out you, man, for real.
Yeah. Cleveland got some mean fans, boy. They
All right, Boosie. This is the end of the show. I'm glad
boo
you
in a minute.
Boots, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Boots?
Yes.
This is the
I'm
end,
here.
This is the end of
You
the
know
show.
who running the city.
This is the end of the show, and we're gonna end it with "Walk 'Em Like a Dog." I'm glad you came on the show. I appreciate you coming on the show, and I will be hitting you up in a minute. So with no further ado,
Okay,
Mick,
cool.
put it on, Mick. We're gonna head out like this here, y'all.
You know
All
who
right.
running
Tula,
the
we
city.
gonna walk them like a dog. Walk them up out of here like a dog.
You gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog.
Walk them like a dog. Walk them like a dog. That's right. Cleveland Browns.
I'm trying to stay focused. The NFL, they won't let me. It's like
We getting real gritty because we got Cleveland Browns in your city.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. I got the keys to my city. The dog pound is getting gritty. They stampeding through the city. Hey, Cleveland's on fire. Come check out the city. The Browns is hot like it's sunny. We tailgating every Sunday, like prime time on the Monday. We hitting them hard and leaving them running. Hey, Miles Garrett, he's a beast. It's hard to keep him on the leash. You don't believe me? Check the street. We hot in the kitchen and bringing the heat. A Baker Mayfield on the field. The competition getting killed. Hold it, Beckham running routes. We had to get him out the house. Stephen A, shut your mouth. My city's on fire. Ain't no putting it out. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city.
I'm trying to stay focused. The NFL, it won't let me. It's like it's pounding inside me. Sometimes I think it's behind me.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. Got the whole city down the ride. We keep our spirit in the sky. We 747 bound. Yeah, we ain't never coming down. You can drop us off in the stands with 100,000 Brown fans. You know what's going down with your orange and brown. You better back it up. We ain't playing. Hey, fair shake, ain't no robbery. I'm a Brown fan, so don't knock me. If they win or lose, I ain't singing the blues. We still cheering them on. You can't stop me. We pushing through cause we coming. Get Chill the ball and he's running. Boy, ain't no future in stunting. We a playoff team, so stop fronting. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The Cleveland Browns getting gritty, like tap water from a city. Walk 'em like a dog. 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 We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. We gon' walk 'em like a dog.